All right, a lot to get through. No introductory Coulton. Oh, like you're not gonna see him. All right, a lot of stuff to get through and a lot of show to do. So very quickly, it's time for morning announcements. Good morning, students. If you could go ahead and bring up the video screens. I know we're having trouble with one of them. We all might have to look. Share off a neighbor if it's not working. First note, the extra towels we ordered are now available. There's a limited supply of extra towels in the store available for $5 a piece. What a bargain. Get them while they're hot. A number of you have handed us in management thumb drives over the course of the week. We have accumulated a lovely collection of thumb drives. They are going to be in the game room. Please collect them on the honor system. That's my nerds. Always got an eye out for an online bargain. As I mentioned this morning regarding the group pictures that have been taken, phone and handbell choir, 10:30 p.m. in the CAC. See, hand me a piece of paper and I'll read it. Just like Ron Burgundy. Regarding the group photos that have been taken, there's one of them. There's another one. As mentioned earlier this morning, the photo people are not making those, you can purchase them, but they won't actually be printing them and making them available to you until 7 p.m. tomorrow night. But, as a concession, we got them to lower the original price, which is usually $40 for that photo, down to $25. And if you still want to have something signed between now and then, the JoCo Cruise Crazy posters are still available in the store. It's Marian Call's birthday today, everybody! Happy birthday, Marian Call! I understand the time will change again tonight. While I am not the most trustworthy source of such information, I've been told clocks go back 1 hour at 2 a.m. back to 1 a.m. this morning. As always, the unofficial Sea Monkey gatherings are listed on the many, many, many pages on the walls and easels in the game room. Speaking of gatherings, Scarface and Scarfriend, following tonight's show, will be holding the unofficial LGBTQS, S standing for straights, cocktail party in the Northern Lights Casino following this show before dinner. In other words, everybody. Let's see. Let's walk through the schedule. Shall we? Tonight, concert right here, right now, featuring John Hodgman and John Roderick. Dinner tonight, 8 p.m., formal attire. 10 p.m. following dinner at the Seaview Pool aft deck. The second annual Paul F. Tompkins Memorial Moustache Formalin Fezstravatanza. I know there are numerous group photos and events taking place, such as the second annual gathering of the Beardelows and the crowning of the ambassador of the Beardelows. I believe those have been listed on the board, but if you're unsure, you should get in touch with Adam. Where is Adam? Whither Adam? Adam is backstage taking pictures of the famous people right now, but just look for the big beard with a camera in front of it. And finally, tonight in the CAC at 11 p.m., it is open mic night. We are going to do our best to get through as many of you as possible. There's a lot of people on the list. We promise to try and get through as many of you as possible. We are adhering strictly to the 5-minute time limit. Storm will come out and scream in your ear at 5:01. Tomorrow morning, here in this room, 9:30 a.m., the recording of the Paul and Storm podcast, live recording. And our guests are webcomickers extraordinaire Joel Watson, Rob Denblaker, and David Willis. Along with possible special surprise guests. Also, Joel, Rob, and David are having, what did they call it? Their drink and draw? Advanced drink and draw, where I believe they'll be drawing pictures in exchange for hard liquor. That will be taking place immediately following that podcast on the Seaview Lido deck, the Seaview aft deck. Get there early because you get there late and your drawing will probably look like shit. Tomorrow, again back in this room, 4:30 p.m., Jonathan Coulton. We have a whole lot of stuff to get through before that show, so you might want to arrive early. You won't miss any show if you get here at 4:30 or a little later, but we're probably going to start the morning announcements as early as we can. We're going to open the doors as soon as sound check is done, just because we want to give you as much JoCo as humanly possible. Now then, one more thing to talk about. We are now prepared to tell you the following things about JoCo Cruise Crazy 3. It will be in the Caribbean. Once again. It will take place in either February or March of 2013, but it will not take place over the holiday weekend. We apologize those of you who are teachers or have children, but the extra cost that we had not quite, we knew it was going to cost a little more, but we did not quite gather quite how much more it would cost you in terms of air travel and things like that, and even the cruise itself costs a little more. So we made the decision that we're not going to hold it over that weekend. But beyond that, we don't have any official data. It's not firmed yet. We are, let's say we're fielding offers. But here's what we are prepared to do for you, is we are starting out JoCo Cruise Crazy 3 pre-registration. Oh, isn't that lovely? Don't look at it too directly. You're a fish, Jonathan. For a $100 per cabin deposit, which we are able to put in during pre-registration, all Sea Monkeys will get a discount on their entertainment package. The exact amount will be determined, but it will be an extra discount on top of any other discounts we offer. On top of that, any Sea Monkey, that is any JoCo Cruise Crazy 1 or 2 passengers who pre-register, will get first crack at booking your rooms before the rest of the general public. There will be a station, at least one electronic device hooked up to the internet tomorrow in the game room from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. tomorrow, at which you can come and pre-register. I believe, I have to confirm it with him, but I'm making an executive decision as a producer of this event that doing pre-registration, you are granted special dispensation if you have taken the Wi-Fi Temperance Brigade oath. Yeah, at least we are hoping this is going to happen. We tried a little dry run earlier today. We're having a little bit of trouble, but we believe we will have it up and running by tomorrow morning. You also can register online just from anywhere while you are on board, or anytime between now and March 15th. That's when we'll be closing pre-registration. There are handouts available in the game room that have lots more information, including this URL, username, and password, which is what will grant you access to the pre-registration. You can walk through that, and we'll take you through, you can process either through PayPal or your credit card, I believe, is that correct? And that is enough about JoCo Cruise Crazy 3.
Is that refund?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that refund is 100% fully, basically what we will do is, at some point after the pre-registration period, we will send out an official announcement once we have confirmed the details and made it official as to when and where JoCo Cruise Crazy 3 will be. After that point, or anywhere up until that point, and 14 days after we send out that email, your $100 deposit is fully 100% refundable in case the itinerary doesn't work for your personal schedules. You will have plenty of time to determine, after we have told you where and when JoCo Cruise Crazy will be, to rescind that $100 deposit. Another quick question, very quick. You are not committed to a number, but there's a part where you will tentatively list your room, how many people in your party, and tentatively list what broad category of room you want. It'll help us determine the room allotment that we get from the cruise line at that time, but it doesn't commit you to anything, nor does it guarantee you will necessarily get that at the time of booking, but it'll help us make that a lot more likely. We'll be able to answer a lot more questions about that tomorrow, but frankly, it is time to turn things over to the band. Wait, not yet. I'm sorry. No. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for your monarch.
Monarch.
Back way for the king!
Walk fast, king. Hurry up. The king sat down. Yay! And with that, we turn it over to the band.